doing things on my own. Don't know. Well, I don't see me. Why don't I see me? Where am I? It's today. It's today. Why am I not here? Hey! That is a long pause. Hey, everybody. Steve here. I'm live now. So, are we, is there a link? Is there a, I'm trying some things out. I got a new computer. I'm trying a new, live thing. This is, Restream, not the other thing. And it's like, hold on. It's like StreamYard, but just a little bit different. So I'm trying some things out here. I'm trying some new things. There seems to be a huge gap between the time I hit go live to the time it actually came up on YouTube, because I'm watching myself. So it's a little weird, but because I'm trying some new things out. I got a new hefty computer here that can handle things. I'm not going to glitch. I'm not going to do things weird. If I bring something up on the screen, I can actually share it, and it'll be good. In fact, let's try this. Can we? I got something special going on. Well, I'd like to wait till we get more people, although this is an impromptu surprise live stream, so it's not like people were expecting this. So it's kind of, just flying by the seat of my pants. Hey-o! Neon TARDIS, how you doing? Glad you're here. Can you hear me? I'm guessing he can hear me. He didn't say, hey, I can't hear you. So I put a little thing out on X. Don't know if anyone's going to see it or not. I'm checking X right now. That's the thing about impromptu. It's just off the cuff. It's crazy. It's just, I'm just doing stuff all by myself. I'm trying to be one of those DJs that just, you can just talk and talk and talk about anything. Like YouTube right here. I put out a video a little while ago, and it was a review of the newest Doctor Who, if you still want to call the show Doctor Who. It was the Mr. Ring-a-Ding thing where the cartoon came to life. That aside, it was terrible. It was a terrible episode. Nobody liked it. If you did like it, you're probably either a shill that just wants the BBC's attention, or you're probably some kind of mentally incapable individual who doesn't understand good from bad, so you're going to love it. Well, it was bad. Got a lot of hate for that video. Gotta tell you, I'm loving it. People just coming on like, call me racist for no reason. Ah, don't make me laugh. Yeah. Uh, yeah, Antarctica, don't make me laugh. I'll make you laugh. Uh, ew. Yeah, anybody that catches this thing, you know, on replay, understand. I'm trying some new things here. Just doing some new things. Might as well do this. You might have seen this on X. You might have seen this on X. Well, let me move myself around here. There we go. Mayhem is coming. I put out a couple of posts saying mayhem is coming. Details coming soon. And you might not have known what that is for. Well, I'm going to reveal it here now. I will be rolling this out in on X, on the Facebook channel. I'll make a YouTube video about this, or I'll mention it other places. I have an idea. I have something going on that I think people will like. Hopefully. I'm going to start a writing contest. Yes. As a writer, I enjoy writing. I enjoy superheroes. So I thought it'd be cool if I put out a writing contest, try to drum up some support for writing, for one. Just seeing what people think, seeing how clever and creative people can be. So I have this here. I have The Origin of Greatness, or Evil Starts Here. The hero versus villain writing contest. So anybody can enter. Anybody can enter. You don't have to be a writer, and the rules are very simple. Well, here's what you get. If you win, I'm going to give you an Amazon gift card for $100. I got rules here. Let's scroll down to all the rules. Month of Mayhem. That's what I'm calling May, because this contest lasts the entire month of May, from May 1st to May 31st. Here's what we got going on. Right, a 2,000-word origin story for a hero or a villain. They have to be in by May 31st. I'm not doing anything until May 1st. Here you can see best hero story gets $100, best villain story gets $100, and I'll put them both on my website, stephenelder.com. So how to enter. You write your story, max 2,000 words, and you submit it to mayhem_contest@usa.com. That is my dedicated email for receiving your entries. And then, just let me know if you're writing for a hero or a villain. Let me know if you want to be, tagged in anything. Tag anybody. It's one entry per person. Just one. Don't try to squeeze in an extra story. No AI, please. It's got to be your work. I understand people like using AI for doing stuff, but no AI. Man, is coming so much. Neon TARDIS. Don't make me ban you for being bad. Not having that. So, what am I at here? Judging will be done by me. Keep it mostly clean. PG-13. So that's my big thing. That's my initial rollout of this contest. I will, like I said, I'll be putting it out on X. I'll be putting it out on Facebook. I'll be putting stuff out on YouTube. I got Neon scared. That's right. So I'm glad this is working. Some things I'm still not sure about with this restream over the other one. Why can't I think of the other one's name? Oh my goodness! It's like it's like I just can't think straight anymore. Well, that's a good question. That's a great question. What will happen to the winning characters? Well, like I said, I will put both of the origin stories up on the website so they can be read. I don't know what's going to happen. I mean, because I don't know if I want to say, hey, can I take your character and put him into my book? I might suggest, hey, if it's a good idea, why don't you take it and do your own thing with it? That would be wonderful. I don't have I'm stretching my budget now as it is, giving out $200. So I can't, buy a character. I guess I could have put it in the rules. Hey, whoever enters, I get complete control of this thing and you lose control. I don't want to do that. I don't want to take someone else's creation just because I can. It's your creation. If it's something you want and you want to do something with it, absolutely go out and create your own universe. Make your own superhero. If you want to just give it away, say you're sure. You know what, Steve? I'm not using it. I created it for the contest. I got nothing else to go. You can have it. I will more than gladly take that character if it's good. I'm sure it's good because it's going to win. And I will see if I can't roll it into a future story, whether it be a book, a short story, something. It'll be fun. It's. I'm looking at this as a way to one kind of promote myself, promote EVOREALM books, trying to get people to do some other things here. Let me see here. And if you do want to do the contest, if you want to enter May 1st, just look for the tab that says contest on my site, StephenMiller.com, and you'll see the page I just showed, and I'll tell you everything you need to know about joining the contest and creating your character and sending it in. So I'm doing this for a couple reasons. One, because, like I said, I'm trying to bring some more attention to my books, EVOREALM.com to EVOREALM.com, just EVOREALM books. Trying to bring more attention to superheroes. People have said that they are superhero fatigue, that most of the stuff coming out, Disney and the MCU have been doing a great disservice to superheroes by taking great characters and absolutely crushing them. Just doing nothing with them except making them just, whether it's the comic books, the movies, Marvel has done a terrible, terrible job of doing things. So that's got to stop. EVOREALM books. The EVOREALM, we love superheroes. We take care of our superheroes. We want to promote our superheroes. We want to make them. If I know EVOREALM is just a book, and people don't like reading right now. It seems like people don't want to read as much as they used to. I love reading. I'm reading. I got 3 books right now. I'm reading, and I'm juggling that. So I can understand why comic books are more of an appeal, because you can just, if you don't want to read, you can still page through it, and the pictures alone will basically guide you on a journey, telling you the story, provided you got a good enough artist who knows what they're doing. And books are tough. Books are a tough sell. One, you actually have to sit down and kind of commit to 15 minutes, half an hour, maybe an hour of just focusing on one thing. You put down your phone, you turn off the TV, you just put yourself in your own little bubble with this book. And that's a tough sell these days, because people want to be entertained. They want video games. They want TV and movies. They want comic books. They want something visual that they can see. I'm not going to say these people have, very small attention spans and they can't read. But books right now are a tough sell. So I'm trying very hard to get out in front of everybody and say, hey, books can be fun. Books can be a good distraction if you take the time, find a good book, and enjoy it. Take 15 minutes. Now, I know a lot of people like audiobooks. They say, well, I can just read an audiobook or listen to an audiobook. It's like reading the book. Do you know how much it costs to make an audiobook? I ain't got that kind of money. That is not something in my budget. I would love to put out an audiobook. I would. I think that would get a lot more people interested in reading this, or at least hearing it. And that's a great segue. I can't afford this right now. I mean, I'm working a full-time job. I got bills to pay. I'm really constrained in my budget. How can we help? Well, there's a few ways. It says Patreon there. It's not Patreon. It's Buy Me a Coffee. If you click that little QR code, it'll take you to Buy Me a Coffee, where you can leave me a tip, or you can join a monthly support tier. Real easy. I got like $1, $3, and $5 a month. There's some extras on there if you do join. I think it'll be fun. Help support an indie writer and a struggling YouTuber. Break free from the shackles of the man, my 8-hour workday, so I can just sit here in this office and continue to write books and create wonderful, wonderful content that you guys can enjoy forever. or at least with YouTube until YouTube goes down in 100 years. I don't know. So if you want to, come out to support the stream, there's Buy Me a Coffee. Or you can go buy a book at the EVOREALM bookstore. This little boop, boop, boop. That little guy, you take a QR code of that. That'll take you to my website bookstore, where you can read about the books and you can check out what they're about. Deadlock. That's the cover for Deadlock. Fallout, Shattered, and the novella, Wrath and Blaze. All good books. I've heard nothing but good things from the people who've read them. There was one guy. I have one fan. I will call him that. In Deadlock. Slight spoilers. So just so you know, there's a scene towards the end where you have a lot of government bureaucracy going on, while one of the main characters is trying to help the hero stop the villain. And the government is just trying to question them, question the money they're spending, just throwing all kinds of bureaucracy at this individual, who also is a bureaucrat. And this fan of mine worked in Washington amongst other bureaucrats, and they told me how amazingly close I got to that scene. Just he's like, you'd be surprised how that plays out every day. I'm like, wow. I mean, I'd seen it in movies and TV. I was just as a writer, I'm just throwing it out there. So it was fun to know that I got that close. I had someone else say that he thought that, as he was reading the book, he could see it, vividly, just almost like a movie. So I think I did a good job of description with the heroes. The books are good. Again, the books are something you're going to have to sit down and take your time with. You're going to have to actually invest in this. But I think you're going to love it. I think these are going to be some things that you're absolutely going to love when you give them a shot. Now, yeah, they don't have pictures. And they're more like ungraphic novels. I like using that little term. So give those a shot if you want to support this old indie author. Either buy some books, support the stream, whether it's a one-time, little tip here. Here's a little something for you. Or if you want to join monthly, that would be wonderful. No pressure. No pressure. If you don't want to do nothing, you don't want to do nothing. You're still going to you can still find the books. You still find me here. Everybody's good. So I was talking about using this contest to promote the EVOREALM books and me and the Nerd Way. Another thing, let's see, get it up here. Is this. This is another way you can support me. I made a writing guide. The ultimate guide for superhero storytelling. You get all kinds of stuff. It's a 36-page PDF. This is not a recycled list of storytelling rules, one size fits all template, or a preachy lecture on literary theory. It's something I created to help people who want to write superhero stories. Again, you can go on to my page, stephenhiller.com, right here, Write Like a Hero. Click on that and bring it to this page. Scroll down, boom, get the guide. It'll take you to where you can buy the guide. Again, it's $7. I think $7 is perfect for this guide. It's something that hopefully you buy it, you use it, you create your own fantastic universe. If you have writer's block, or if you're just trying to find, if you've never written before and you're trying to find how to do it, this will be perfect for you. Perfect for you. So I think this is going pretty well. Checking the chat, see what we got here. Yes, check it out. Check out the bookstore. Oh, sorry, dead air. I'm lost in my own thoughts. Yeah, so this is just me working out the kinks of this new live streaming thing for the restream, not the StreamYard, but restream. This is actually cheaper than StreamYard. I think it's like a fourth of the price for a year. That's just your basic stuff. I get my own thing up here. I don't have to worry about the StreamYard logo being there. Thank you, Chris. Thank you very much. Hopefully we can, now that I got a good streaming system down, I'd love to do more things. Maybe have some other live streams about some other things. Maybe bring some people on and just have discussions and some aggressive discussions, debates. That's the word I'm looking for. Man, words are just escaping me today. I'm supposed to be at work today, but for whatever reason, we didn't have any work today. So this is why I get to be here now with all you fine people. Do you use any comic inspirations for Deadlock? Mountain Water Outdoors wants to know. That's a very good question. That is a very, very good question. I do. The main character, Eddie, he is a cross between Spider-Man and Captain America. Spidey, Captain America. You can see a theme here. Those are two of my favorite comic book characters growing up. So when I created him, I kind of put a little of this and a little of that. I'm trying not to be overt in some of these things. I mean, it's hard creating new superheroes and not have your superhero be put up against somebody else. Like your character's just a take off Superman, or that just is another version of Iron Man, or you're just, that female, and she looks just like Wonder Woman. Well, it's hard. I'm fighting against 60, 70, 80 years of comic book uh, creations. So finding a new character is very, very difficult. But yeah, Spider-Man, Captain America for my lead character, Eddie. He wants to do the right thing. He doesn't want to do the right thing at the beginning. He's a little hesitant, but he comes around and he embraces his role as a superhero, and then he just takes off with it. It is great. It's good fun. I love writing Eddie. Um, I was in the beginning of writing my fifth book a few months back, and I had to stop. Just things came up, just thing after thing after thing. It was tough, and I have the first couple chapters written. Uh, basically, I'm probably going to hold off on this until I can get my other books moving. Now that's might be a tough sell. That might be something I just have to deal with and say maybe I'm just not going to be selling a lot right now. So I'll get back to writing uh, book 5 eventually. I mean, I do want to finish writing it. It's not going to be like some George R.R. Martin thing where like I'm going to write a book, and then 14 years later, him like, well, I'm still working on it. It's only been a few months, so I think I have him beat by a mile when it comes to I'm not getting things done. And the great thing about this is I don't have a time frame. I'm not putting this up on like a Kickstarter or an Indiegogo and saying this book will be done at this time, and then it runs late. You see this with a lot of indie comics. They'll put a date out as to this is when it's going to be out, but then they'll come out, well, we're running into problems. The art isn't done. We're having some issues with the lettering. The printer's late. Something, and it just runs long, and then people get all kinds of upset because things aren't working right. Well, I don't have a due date. The books come out when they come out, and that's a wonderful thing. If I could, if I didn't have work, if I didn't have a 9 to 5, so to speak. Actually, I'm more of a 7 to 3 guy. I would have that time to write, and I don't want to take time away from my family. I have family time that I want to spend with them. So I want to take certain hours of the day and write. And if I could take 3, 4 hours in the daytime, just come back to this office at 8 in the morning and work till noon, writing a chapter, 2 chapters, whatever I can get done. Spending the rest of that time before everybody comes home from school and work, marketing the other books, making videos, doing live streams, just to promote things. It would be wonderful. Hold on here a second. So that's what I got going on. That's what's happening here on the Nerd Way. Hopefully, we'll get some more live streams going on. We'll get some guests, some people to help fill the air while I'm going. Again, this is what I've always wanted. I've always wanted a good, strong computer that things it won't get all glitchy. It's good to be able to sit here, talk, and not have to worry about if the screen's just going to shut down or if I'm going to get a little certain thing like you're not working, and people don't want to watch videos where things don't work. So, I'm not going to take up your guys' time any longer. I got things to do. I'm glad you guys are here. Mountain, Neon TARDIS, thank you guys for checking me out. Appreciate it. I will be on Neon TARDIS's channel this Saturday. That's tomorrow, the 26th. We'll be talking Doctor Who. I'm going to be forced to watch another episode of Garbage Doctor Who, so we can talk about it. I'm not watching a lot of other stuff. I'm not watching Andor. That's not real Star Wars. Cool. Andor, not real Star Wars. No matter who says it is. You know who you are. We gotta go in here. Mountain. I'm also trying to get more superhero stories into novel formats. I think they can explore deeper aspects about these characters. Would you say it's the hardest part to capture in a novel versus comic? What would you say is the hardest part of to capture in a novel versus comic? The action. I mean, you read a comic book, and hold on a sec. See you. If Chris is leaving, good having you. Glad you could be lurking. Yeah, the action is probably the hardest part to capture because people are so used to a certain aspect. I mean, it's not just a fight because there's a lot of talking going on in the fighting in comics. So I like to try to add that in there. So there's a lot of so during the fights, I make sure my guys are mouthing off to each other. With Eddie being kind of half Captain America, half Spidey. That's the Spidey side of him. He's throwing quips. He's trying to anger the bad guys, get them off their game, so he can take advantage. Right now I'm reading. Hold on a sec. Batman Resurrection. It's a great book. It's a book that takes place in the Batman '89 universe, the Tim Burton Batman, and this book takes place weeks, maybe months after that movie. It takes place between Batman and the second one with the Penguin and Catwoman. It takes place in that time frame, and it's the author really does a great job of bringing all the characters to life. He brings the action. It's great action. It's something I think people would really love if you're a big superhero fan and you love Batman, especially the '89 Batman. Read this book. When I'm done with the book, I want to have like I want to make a full review of it. But right now, in my opinion, it's a great book. And if you're looking for superheroes novelized, don't look at my books. I mean, look at them first, then go find Batman Resurrections. Because there's actually going to be, he has another book coming out. Hold on a sec, guys. Just give me 1 minute. Just give me 1 minute. I got to check something out. I'm still here. I didn't go nowhere. Don't leave. Batman Resurrections. John Jackson Miller. It's a great book. I'm loving it. If you're looking for Batman novelized, read that. If you're looking for new superheroes that you've never seen before, check me out. Check my guys out. Because you got Deadlock. Deadlock is a great hero versus villain battle story. It's origin stories. It's good versus evil. There's all kinds of good stuff in there. The next book, Fallout, takes everything and expands on it in a way that is really, really cool. And then Shattered, I expanded the universe even farther out. So it's almost like a small explosion. You start here and then it works out and works out. And then with Wrath and Blaze, the novella, just like 100 some pages. Real. I mean, it's a super quick read. That can be read on its own, or you can read it in between Deadlock and Fallout, because it takes place 2 months after chapter 30 of Deadlock. And then comes Fallout. So again, I said I wasn't going to take up your guys' time, and here I am. I just keep talking and talking and talking. I'm glad we got some chats here. Something else I can do. I can do this. I can show everybody. I can show all this. I can show everyone's chats. Here, hold on here a sec. Let's do it this way. This is much better. Like read Deadlock while writing my own superhero novel to see an example while also enjoying a new story. Where can I find it? You can find it on Amazon. Or if you want, click the QR code right here. And that will take you to my page, stephenhunter.com, to my little bookstore. Just click on the little image of Deadlock. It'll take you to the Amazon page, and you can buy either the ebook or the physical media book. I'm a physical media guy, but if you guys like ebooks, you get no hate from me. However you guys want to consume media, it's fine with me. I make ebooks because I know people like ebooks. Like I said, I would love to make. Or you can check this out right here. You can click on this link right here, and that'll take you right to where you need to be. If you do buy the book, I would really enjoy hearing what you think of it. I'm always looking for people to read the books and then leave reviews on Amazon, because Amazon, kind of like YouTube, they look at the back and forth. If you're getting a lot of comments on your YouTube videos, YouTube says, "Hey, this guy's getting a lot of comments. Let's shoot out his video even farther." Amazon does the same thing. If I get a lot of reviews, Amazon sees that and they says, "Well, maybe we should promote this book more." Mountain says here, I had a cool idea for a title name called The Empowered. and structuring, kind of like how the Game of Thrones books are built in the world. Any tips on writing multiple POVs? Yes. Yeah, the way I normally do it, I'll either have I might take a whole chapter for one character, just their point of view, or I'll take a chapter and I'll break it up where I'll have you'll see one character's point of view, and then I'll kind of put a break in the paragraphs, and I'll switch to another point of view. And right away, when you're switching characters, you got to make sure that there's a break, so they know it's a different character. But you don't want to go too crazy on how many characters you have in one chapter with their points of views. I guess basically, if you're going to do it like a Game of Thrones, probably one chapter, one POV. That way you can tell one character's story. Chapter 2, here comes another character in. When they meet, that's whoever you want to have as the POV for that chapter when they meet. There is no wrong way to write a book, which is great. There's no wrong way to do this thing. There are many paths to getting a book done. And that includes either traditional versus indie publishing, however you want to write it. I know there's a lot of people out there that will ask how many words should be in a novel, or how many words in this, how many words in that. And you'll get some people who are like, if it's less than 70,000 words and it's not a real novel. And then you get some people like 50,000 words is a novel. It's good. Then you get some people like, oh, a sci-fi novel has to have 120,000 words. Has to. Or a fantasy book has to have 120,000. You know how many words your book needs? However many words you write. If your book is 50,000 words, great. If it's 20,000 words, great. Like I said, I wrote Wrath and Blaze. It's only 20,000 words. It's 100 pages. I didn't write it to be huge. It's supposed to be a small book. But yeah, I would say if you're looking for multiple points of view in your writing, keep it one chapter, one point of view. If you need to have more than one point of view in a chapter, I wouldn't go more than 2. That's my advice. That's mine. Other people may say different, but this is me talking. So wow, I've gone on a lot longer than I thought I would have. This impromptu thing's pretty cool. I got all these cool people talking. I will have more live streams now that I got this. So hopefully everything will work out better. I'll get a little more. Because I'm still working out the kinks in this. I don't know how to put a video up front, like an entrance video, I'll figure that out. Are you planning to write a sequel to Wrath and Blaze book? I was thinking about it. I was thinking about doing something like that. I left it very open-ended so they could do something. That might be something I do, maybe not this year, but as the EVOREALM grows and there's more characters, I would like to write more books. I have a team. If you read Fallout and Shattered, I introduce a team, and I would love to write a book just for them, have their own adventure. But again, I don't have the time. If I had the time, I would love to write it. Maybe the first Wrath and Blaze was done as a monthly thing on my website. Every month I wrote one chapter. It was a 10 chapter series. I wrote it for 10 chapters. Maybe I could do that again. I could write and put them back on the website, write one chapter a month, and then once it's done, let it up for a few months, take it down, polish it up, and then put it out in book form. That might be an interesting idea if you guys are interested. I mean, if you guys are interested in reading serialized books, just a chapter. Give me 1 second, guys. Woo! Sorry, guys, had a coughing fit. Throat was getting dry. Had to get something to drink. It's lunchtime. It's Friday too. The weekend's coming. So yeah, if you guys are interested in serialized stories and you want to see Wrath and Blaze come back that way, I'd be more than happy to do it. If that's what the fans demand, who am I to keep the fans? Who am I to deny the fans what they demand? But that's the plans I have for the books. If you guys have any ideas for live streams, if it's something you'd like to see me do as a live stream, let me know. If there's somebody you'd like to see me have on as a guest or someone just to talk to. Neon TARDIS, I don't know if you're watching anymore, but you're going to be on here eventually. I like to have some people on and just debate some things. There are some people I know that are very passionate about Star Wars and Star Trek and Doctor Who and things. And I like to bring on some people that, with maybe differing opinions and just let them battle it out. That'd be so much fun. Maybe just have a writing type of live stream where I just pick one topic of writing and try to expand on it, chat with anybody who's there who wants to get some ideas or just wants some advice. I'd be more than happy. If there's any writers that that are writing superhero fiction like me, let me know. Especially if they're okay coming onto a very tiny YouTube channel like mine. I'd love to pick their brains, see how they do things. I'm always looking for new ideas and new ways of storytelling. So I've going on for about an hour now. I think that's good. It's good for a little impromptu session here. Been on for an hour. So I want to thank everybody who's in the chat. I want to thank the chat for showing up, for asking their questions. I hope I answered all your questions. I answered them to the best of my ability. So I hope everyone got their answers. Stay tuned. Stay tuned to the channel. If you're not subscribed to the Nerd Way, please. Be great if you did subscribe. If you find me on X, I will put the links in the description. I didn't do that when I came on live. Like I said, this was just I threw up a thing like 10 minutes before I come on. The only reason I gave myself 10 minutes is so I can make up a quick thumbnail and make sure everything was copacetic on my end. But I'll put links down in the description so you guys can find how find my books, find me, anything you need from me. Thank you again for showing up. I really appreciate you guys. I really do. And I hope you have a great day. If you're here live, Have a great weekend. If you're catching this on replay, have a great tomorrow, whatever tomorrow might be. But have a great one. And I'll see you guys later.